the other foundational finishing technique besides layups that every player should become comfortable with is a floater. You will not always have the ability to get all the way to the rim or all the way to the backboard with a layup. There are going to be a lot of times where you need to shoot, not a jump shot, but a floater from this area. I'm sitting right here at about 8 feet away from the hoop. I'm almost halfway between the rim and the free throw line, okay? Now, floaters, you shoot them off 1 foot and you can shoot them off 2 feet. That's gonna vary by situation, but the principles are the same regardless if it's 1 foot or 2 foot. So let's go over technique and principles, and then we'll kind of show you how to apply that technique off 1 foot versus 2 feet. So with a 1 foot floater, okay, as I drive into this spot, I'm jumping. In this case, it's going to be off my inside foot. That can change. That doesn't really matter. As I jump up, I want to make sure to go as straight up as possible. Remember, you're shooting a floater because a defender is standing there preventing you from getting all the way to the hoop. You do not want to drift forward with your floater. It's probably going to cause an offensive foul. So I have to have the ability to go straight up. How do I do that? It's actually my outside leg. As I jump, I want to drive that outside leg up as much as I can and swing my forward momentum upwards. You'll drift a little bit, but if you can really overemphasize swinging up and everything going up, you'll minimize drift. The next part about a floater, where do I shoot from? Well, a floater, like a baby hook shot, is going to come right here from my shoulder. It's going to look like a jump shot as I bring it up, but I'm going to push the ball into the hoop. A floater is quicker than a jump shot. I'm not going to get necessarily the full extension. I'm not going to flick through my jump shot. I'm going to do an open hand release. Push the ball. Open palm, open hand. A lot of times I won't even get full extension. I'll just here, right there. There's still some bend in my elbow because I'm trying to get the ball out of my hand quickly before that big defender, maybe jumping, whatever, gets to me to block my shot. So putting it all together, dribble up, push the ball, open hand, open palm release. I can put a lot of arch really quickly under the ball, trying to drop it through the hoop. Okay, minimize my drift, try to control my body. There's 1 foot floater technique. Now 2 feet is the same thing, and usually you have more body control with 2 feet. As I come to a full stop, it's a lot easier to jump straight up and not drift forward. It's just that in the game, you don't always have the ability to get to a 2 foot floater. Everything else about the floater stays the same. I'm pushing the ball to the hoop with open hand technique off of a 2 foot floater. Okay, open palm. I don't necessarily have to flick all the way through. Okay, I'm trying to push it up, push it quick, get a lot of arch, and simply drop it into the basket. So let's look at this now, actually driving to the hoop so you can get an idea for how this works in a game situation.